Hello there everybody, my name is Masterofroflness and welcome to another game of Planetary.Annihilation.Gamma. Today we have a 6-player free-for-all for you guys today against Zorak, Lunky, Kakpa, Balborov, and Kex A Postero. And we're using 3 celestial bodies, Bits, Horgoz, and Aina. Kind of like anal, but without the A, the N, the A, and the L. So right now I'm going with the standard build, mechs, power plant, mechs again, bot factory, energy storage, and a bunch of power plants. Now, what you may be noticing is, why are these plants so ridiculously small? And that's because, well, this game type is known as Commander Wars. So basically, Commander Wars is this kind of oldish game type that I used to play, kind of back in the day of the alpha and the beta, in which your commanders would actually spawn right next to one another, and you would have to try and win using a balance of brains, brawn, micro, and a few other things. So currently, right now, I'm actually spawning right next to Black, who's another commander. And Black currently has the edge because he can heal more than me. But I've killed his healer, which is good. And now I'm pushing him back with the help of my laser defense tower as well as my epic micro skill. So he's actually taking a fair amount of damage. And also my fabricators because I'm actually really bad at micro. And he was able to use his uber gun. And right now, I'm actually going to get hit by his single laser defense tower as well, which is really bad. So right now, we're just kind of doing a tango, so to speak. I need to try and keep my tower alive. He needs to try and keep his tower alive. Otherwise, then bad things could happen. Like, for instance, him doing a lot more damage to me or a bunch of other stuff. So right now, I'm trying to block his uber cannon shots. No, you shall not pass! Okay, he's dead. He moved too close to me, and my tower is able to do a ton more damage than him. That's basically kind of the gist of it, so to speak. You know, it's a tango between commanders. And he yells out on purpose. And you know what? Yes, you did die. Was it on purpose? I do not know. So right now I'm just going to use my commander to just clean up as much mexes as I can. Get my fabricator to get out of radar so that we don't get any surprise attacks in the future, actually. I wonder if there is another commander. Actually, there shouldn't be, but I don't really know. Yeah, let's see now. Oh, there is another commander. Wow, this is actually a 3-commander planet. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's gear up our fabricators to get all the mexes. There is actually a huge amount of mexes in this game type. I mean, in this map. More so than usual, so what I'm going to do is just get my commander to go on power plant duty, and then afterwards just clear out all these mexes. It's a little bit funny how there's so many mexes, considering that usually in this type of game mode, there's actually a scarcity of mexes. So right now, I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get tier 2 as fast as I can, get a bunch of ghillies out instead of levelers, and then try to snipe his commander. And the reason why I'm getting ghillies out is because their range is just so amazing that they can basically just headshot enemies from afar and never get hit at all, which is incredible. It's a very, very useful thing indeed, considering you also have to dodge uber cannons and laser turrets from the enemy opponent's base. But for now, let's just get some towers here. Let's build a wall. And then afterwards, claim it. Claim all the mexes. Because even though we're just about like 10 or 7 or 8 minutes into the game, I'm not really sure how long I've been playing this. Right now, time really does go really, really fast in Planetary Annihilation to the point where I can actually sort of follow what time it actually is right now. Sometimes 40 minutes feels like 2 hours. But even though it's a little bit 10 minutes into the match, there's still the possibility of commander rushes, even though commander rushes are kind of a staple of the early game of commander-based games in Planetary Annihilation, and as well as just games of Planetary Annihilation in general. You'd usually see commander rushes really, really late into the game. Well, not really, really late, but really early into the game, unless it's some sort of desperation attack, which does sometimes happen from time to time. And I also don't have to actually go for ghillies. I remember saying that ghillies are the best thing that I could do in order to kill the enemy commander because they can shoot him from afar. But another thing also can kill the commander from afar, and that would be the catapult. I could rush out a catapult really fast and then afterwards just destroy his base as well as his commander. So I can do a couple of things in this match. I'm not really prone to doing only one type of strategy, which is good. There's diversity. There's diversity in what I can actually do. Now, in order to kill the other commanders, I'm probably going to have to get a laser platform, which kind of sucks because laser platforms are a little bit annoying to use, kind of because they're really expensive. Like, I mean, they are seriously expensive. They're kind of like the Ferraris of the Planetary Annihilation sort of unit pool. But on top of that, laser platforms are also really hard to move around orbital space, which is kind of a little bit of a huge hurdle to cross over if you're from a really far planet out in the edge of the solar system, and then you have to try and get to the inner planet over here in order to kill the commander. So it's kind of going to suck. Something that I also have to actually make notice of is the fact that there's actually no Haleys whatsoever, which is really bad. Like, I mean really bad. Because of that, we're only sort of weak against laser platforms and drops, and that's about it. Some people will find that a blessing, but others, like me, would kind of think, yeah, kind of stopping the sort of diversity in what strategies players can use in order to win a Planetary Annihilation game has a lot of negative effects to it, not just positive effects. Like, the positive effect would probably be, oh, hey, people aren't going for planet smashes anymore, yay! A negative effect would be, oh no, people can't kill each other anymore, so they're going to have, like, giant, massive moon bases of 100 Avengers. Which can happen, and it does happen. Happens more often than portrayed, actually, which is a little bit sad and depressing. Anyway, tier 2 is almost done, and then we can see Blue's base and check out if we want to attack it or not. In fact, let's see. Let's use another radar. Check out more of Blue's base. Wait, can I see the entire planet with this radar? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's all of Blue's base. That's actually depressing. So what we could do is spam out the fabricators now because... Well, not the fabricators, but the sniper bots now, because I don't think Blue actually has enough stuff to actually defend against a sniper bot attack. With my commander building energy and my two fabricators over here building energy, we should have a ton of energy pretty soon. Just that I have to keep my commander alive due to the fact that, well, if my commander doesn't get healed up and I just forget to kill him, then one laser platform strike is all they need in order to kill my commander, which is pretty sad. So on top of protecting him, I really do need to heal him up. Anyway, let's get an orbital deep space radar. Right now, I think I'm protected from anything Blue can dish out against me. Though I don't even think Blue actually knows I exist, which is a little bit depressing. Why don't you know I exist, Blue? I'm coming after you, Blue. I'm going, because you don't love me. Let's go ahead and send over our commanders right now to... well, not our commanders, but our sniper bots right now to finish Blue off. Destroy him. Make him reciprocate my love. Let's also build an orbital bot factory. Oh, what are you doing? I need you to go right over there, Sunny Boy. I wonder if he's actually using air units. If he is actually using air units, this could be a little bit of a problem. Bombers are pretty good at killing land units, of course. Let's see how everything's doing in orbital space. No one has orbital yet. Okay, that's good. Oh, whoops. Where's my little planet? Yep, there we go. There's my planet. Now, let's see if there's bombers. Okay, currently no bombers. We are hitting something. Okay, let's fire right over here. Oh, there are air fabricators, but not actually bombers. Which is good. Okay, so just by staying over here, we're actually protecting our gillies a lot. Oh, wow, he was building a tier 2 air factory. And we killed the commander. Okay, I thought we were killing like a laser tower or something. No, gillies! Okay, well, that was easy. You see, that's the scary part about gillies. They can kill you. And you won't be able to see it coming. So now let's get some tier 2 units, and then afterwards we can rush out at least a platform as soon as we can. Advanced energy plants. Heck, we don't even have to actually get tier 2. Well, not tier 2, but a laser platform. What we can do is we can actually use our ghillies to kill commanders. Now, what I mean by that is we can get a bunch of Frustraces and drop off the ghillies in Blitz or Anna and destroy the commanders over there. Good work. Good. Right now, let's just get our laser platform out. There seems to be, like, I don't know, like a burglary happening right now outside of my window or something like that. There's a lot of police officers, a lot of police cars and stuff. I don't know if you guys can hear it right now, but if you can, I really do apologize for that. Ew. That's all I hear right now on my window. I guess for funsies, we can actually shoot all these wreckages. Come on. Kill his body. Bye, Commander. Now, what we could do in the future is actually... Oh my god, was this really his base? Really? I understand you're a fan of 300, but I don't think the same technology can really apply to the 300 style of shields. Well, not the same technology, but the same tactics of 300 can really apply to Planetary Annihilation. Though, who knows, I've been proven wrong before. So some players would actually save these wreckages in order to try and get as much mexes as they can, but I'm not a min-maxer, so yeah, I'm just going to do the killing sprees right now. Because they're kind of fun. Anyway, more energy plants are needed. Laser platform is going kind of well. Heck, let's get more fabricators on the orbital factory. And you know what? We can also get our commander as well. Why not? We gotta rush out those orbital fabricators as fast as we possibly can. Well, let's also get another tier 2 so that we can spam out more tier 2 fabricators really fast. Yep, this all seems like a great idea. So now we're going to be able to get out laser platforms really fast, faster than anybody can actually react to them. And then afterwards, we can chew bubblegum all day long. This laser platform is going so slow. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to instead stop that. Go build some solar arrays to get even more energy than we already have. And then once we have, like, I don't know, 50 or so amount of solar arrays, then afterwards we can just, I don't know, bank off of that and be pretty much fine with energy for the entirety of the game. I mean, that's going to be incredible if that actually works. And you know what? It will work. It shall. It must. Mex is going to be a little bit of a bother, but I think right now doing pretty fine on Mex. It's probably because we're building a lot of tier 2 at the same time, which is a no-brainer as to why a lot of mexes are kind of needed for our base right now. Is it mexes or is it mexi? Mexi. Right now we actually glitched the solar panels because I right-clicked. Oops. Oh well. Let's get some orbital radar satellites. And then we can send them to Anna and Bits. Good. Go to Anna, my child. In fact, go over the oceans. And there's orange right over there. Okay, so orange already has their little orbitals right now, and so does yellow. Okie dokie. So orange, yellow. Who else? Nobody. Okay. Yeah, it seems like we're the only players left. Okay. Now the game is going to be a kind of a three-way battle against us. Well, not against each other. Well, yeah, it probably is against each other, but it more so is going to be a 2 versus 1 battle. And the reason why I say that is because usually in Planetary Annihilation, there will be sort of one player ganged up upon by the other players. It just happens. And it's either out of, like, randomness or a planned intent. So who knows what could happen at this point. But for now, whoever attacks first opens themselves up to being attacked by the other player. Which is kind of scary. Which means we're going to have to develop a strategy that the other players aren't going to be developing. So the other players are going to develop anchors and laser platforms in order to try and win the game. What we could do is the Astraeus drop. We could do the Astraeus drop. Now, doesn't mean it's going to work, but it could work. So right now, let's just get out a bunch of tier 2 fabricators. And you know what? We'll build the levelers out. Not the levelers, but the vanguards out right now. I mean, we could still go for a laser platform, but I'm not sure if it can work. Let's see. Currently, he doesn't see me. Yeah, we can definitely go for a laser platform. There's no Avengers in sight. No umbrellas. It's not really planning anything. Oh, no, wait, there's an umbrella. But it's actually far away from the commander. Yeah, I guess we can go for a laser platform, actually, instead. We don't have to go for the Astraeus drop. But over here, will it be different? Teleporter. Interesting. Okay. I don't see his commander. Oh, I do see his commander. Okay, right over there. Alright. So, it seems like an Astraeus drop could work. But it has a high probability of failing as well. What we could try to do actually right now is go with the laser platform strategy. And then while we're doing that, go for the Astraeus drop. How many laser platforms do we need? We only need one, really. Okay, so that's good. And we're already 1/4 there, which is awesome. Or 1/4 of the way there, rather. That's a way better way of saying it. Tier 2 vehicle factories should be built right about now, so that we can try and get out not levelers, but vanguards out as soon as we can. Why do I keep saying levelers? That's a big mistake. Okay, let's also stop our orbital fabricator production. Just save up as much energy as we can for the vehicle factory, and then afterwards, the laser platform. Yep, good. Ooh, look at this. He's trying to take his Astraeuses and put fabricators in them. Smart idea. But also a little bit foolish due to the fact that it only takes a couple of Avengers to kill Astraeuses. And he's building nukes, even though he can't actually launch them at anybody. Maybe he can magically move his planet closer to our planets and then afterwards just nuke us from afar. Yeah, that'll prove us wrong. You know what? We stopped building advanced power plants. Why is that? Let's continue building them. Must have been my mistake. I probably pulled off more fabricators than I could. Alright. Now for the vanguards. And also, we have another orbital factory? No, we don't. Okay. So, let's just get out of Astraeus now. And we can also get a second round of advanced energy plants. Any sign or tail of the laser platform being built? Or finished building, rather? No, no sign. Okay. So let's gather up our Astraeuses right now. Still no defenses for that commander at Aina, which is good. This platform is going to hit the commander, maybe. And if it fails and the umbrella can actually hit our laser platform, then we're going to have to switch over to Astraeuses. Ooh. 1 in the pot. 3 in the sipper. 4 in the bathtub. 5 in the merry-go-round. Oh, 6 on playground. Yes. I got it. Okay, that was actually way too lucky. So let's go ahead and hit the commander now on bits. We'll also send in the laser platform. Ah, still not done. It's crazy. It's like in a little vortex of green goo right now. So let's just push away our orbital units right now. Continue sending in the Astraeuses to pick up the vanguards. There's no way to click on it to see if it's done. But oh well. What are we going to do? Anyway, it's really good that we're continuing to focus on our energy production, on our metal production, because if we fail to focus on that, then we could be in a worse off position than we already are. I mean, we're not in a bad position right now, but if we fail and he gets up a bunch of orbital units, that could be a problem, actually. Somebody is coming to this planet right now. That's interesting. Okie dokie. I guess I'll get the mat ready. Ah, there we go. So the platform is done. And finally, the Avenger can actually snipe at our laser platforms, which is a little bit of a scary prospect. But right now, let's just build a bunch of anchors. And you know what? Just defend the planet right now. Yeah, let's just build them all over the place. And while we do that, our orbital factory is actually going to make Avengers now. And we're going to have them set on patrol. Oh, look at that. My little anchors actually shot someone. That's good. Anyway, are we continuing to kill the commander? Yes! Good. Awesome. Phew, that is righteous. Alright, so that was a little bit tense because Yellow was building out a ton of orbital units at a really fast pace. It's a little bit weird that none of them actually protected the commander with orbital units. Or rather, any umbrellas. But, oh well. That just goes to show that sometimes map awareness needs to be a little bit more of a lot of players' forte. Okay, the game's not buggy. You didn't have any planetary defense. Your planetary defense was on the opposite side of the moon. Well, not the moon, but the planet. But let's be honest, it's the size of the moon. Anyway, my name is Masterofroflness, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.